What's up, y'all? Ninja Scroll, the I'm Awake show starts right now. You're listening to I Am Awake Radio, home of the awake. Hey! Hey! Come here. What is your name?
Linty. Linty Stills.
Who did you call?
I call no one.
Don't lie to me. Who did you call?
I call I Am Awake Radio. They help people like me in need to learn the truth.
Lindy Stills. I Am Awake Radio. I remember you. I remember you. Let's go. I Am Awake Radio, home of the awake. Yeah!
Yo, what's up, man? What's going on, player?
Ain't nothing, man. I'm just chilling, man. What you up to?
Nothing, man. I'm just chilling, man. Yo, what was that song you was just playing right there, man?
Oh, that was Ninja Scroll. The whole world's a lie.
Yeah, he right about that. This whole world is a lie, man. But for real, man, like, what radio station is this, man? What is we listening to here, man? I mean, let me know something. You know what I'm saying?
You're listening to
I am awake radio. Awake radio.
You're listening to
I am awake radio.
You're listening to
I am awake radio. Awake radio.
You're listening to I Am Awake Radio. Wake Radio. You're listening to I Am Awake Radio. Ho 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 ho. Yo 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 yo. Yeah. Yo, what's up, y'all? What's going on? It's Ninja Scroll. You're listening to the I Am Awake show right here on I Am Awake Radio. Another edition, another episode coming to y'all. I don't have a What You Talking About, Willis episode today. I'm just going to do shorts for that, most likely. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it is. It's just what it is. I'm just going to do a couple of shorts and put them out there so y'all can just go to that. But today, today's episode is called The 6-Foot Killer. Is it a bioweapon? Is the 6-Foot Killer a bioweapon? We're going to talk about that today. And some other topics that whatever comes to my head, normally I just talk about. Maybe something else will pop up. But I'm bringing this up because I had a discussion on Facebook about this. And you know, it's just something that needs to be said. Is the 6-Foot Killer a bioweapon? You gotta look. Let me just say this. Let me start with this. All right, so I put a post up about the 6. Matter of fact, let me read it. Let me find the phone because I want to read what I posted, so you guys can see, or I can let you hear what I posted, and we can go from there. And I don't think I'm gonna read any comments. I don't think I'm going to read any of the comments. I don't want to put nobody out there. But I definitely want to. Okay, here we go. All right, so Here's what I put. I just saw a 6-foot killer when I was walking my dogs. Good thing I was 6 feet 5 inches away. Phew. All right. So somebody came on and called and said that I was a sellout. All right, I'm just going to just say it. Somebody said I'm not acting the same lately. Don't sell out. Okay, I gotta address this. Man, you ain't acting the same lately. This is a comment to my post. Man, you ain't acting the same lately. Don't sell out. You saved your soul from the industry to sell out for ? Let me read that again. Man, you ain't acting the same lately. Don't sell out. You saved your soul from the industry to sell out for? I have no idea, first of all, how I'm selling out, or don't sell out from what? Okay, don't sell out from what? And I saved my soul from the industry to sell out for? What you talking about, Willis? That's my what you talking about, Willis, for today. What are you talking about? All right, so let's keep on. So I responded with, let me see. Okay. So I responded to, man, you ain't acting the same lately. Don't sell out. You saved your soul from the industry to sell out for? And I said, what you talking about? Like I said, what you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? The response was to me, no, then I said again, are you saying I'm a sellout because I don't believe the 6-foot killer is real? She responded, no, I'm just reminding you it's a purposed bioweapon. It's 'cause I love you. I will give it to you straight. Come on, all right. I said, are you saying I'm a sellout because I don't believe the 6-foot killer is real? And she said, no, I'm just reminding you it's a purposed bioweapon. It's cause I love you. I will give it to you straight. So I responded, it's not a bioweapon. It's not even real. The bioweapon is fear. It's words. It's all a lie. Satan has blinded you if you believe their lie. Okay? Then I said, can you prove it's real? That it even exists? That it's really killed as many as they claim? Her response, no, then I said again, I kind of went off. I said, you are simply believing what they tell you. You should know better. Now her response was, my dad died. That's everybody's response. And y'all all know that. Everybody either has somebody that died from it or knows somebody that died from it. But when I remember when this first started happening, we were saying, does anybody know anybody that got it? And people was like, no. Now all of a sudden everybody got somebody that died from it. I'm not trying to be insensitive here because I think this is another ploy that they use to get people to say this so that we can't say nothing back. We don't feel like, we feel like we're being insensitive if we say something to rebut this. But let me go on. My dad died. My mother almost died. And I almost died last month of this. I don't even believe. I know it was done purposely. It's always being done on me. Then they perfect it, and this is MK Ultra. Okay, so this. So I responded, I'm sorry about the loss, but how do you know that your dad died from that? How do you know that he even had it? How do you know that you had it? How do you know that your mom had it? What you were saying, it would everybody. What you're saying is what everybody says. That's what everybody says. That's the narrative. Everybody says they know somebody had it. They know somebody that had it. Well, my uncle supposedly had it, and they said he died from it, but he didn't. He was already dying. How many people died of something else and were labeled as COVID deaths? And why would they do that if this is such a potent killing bioweapon? No answer for that. You see, I'm not getting any responses to my questions. I'm not getting any answers to my questions. All I'm getting is the constant, I died from it, or I almost died from it. My mom died from it. My dad died from it. It is this. It is this. When am I going to get some answers to my questions here? I'm not getting any. All right? And I say, this is not proof that it's real. That's just proof that somebody told you that your dad died from that. That somebody told you that your mom had it. That somebody told you that you had it. That's all you're telling me that somebody told you. And I say, again, can you prove to me that it even exists? And she goes, yeah, I can. My mom will tell you how she went into psychosis. That tells me how COVID exists. I just said the buzzword. That tells me how the 6-foot killer exists. Your mom will tell me how she went into psychosis. And that's how you know, and the whole world can know, that the 6-foot killer exists. And they had to resuscitate her. She's on oxygen and does occupational and physical therapy. It's been real hard. She had to retire, and SSI isn't giving her my dad's partner support. He had no life insurance, and we are now hurting real bad. What part of that is proof that the 6-foot killer exists? And look, I'm not trying to be insensitive here. I'm not trying to look away from her hardship. I'm just trying to show her the truth and trying to explain to her the truth. And she's not even listening. It seems like she's not even listening to what I'm saying. She's just going off with whatever she's got going on in her life. That has, and I say that, I say, I feel bad for you and your family, but that's not proof that the 6-foot killer exists. Where is the proof that it exists? I have not yet, to this point, got one answer from this person. Except that I had it, I almost died from it. Well, I don't know how she almost died. Was she in a hospital and on some type of ventilator or something like that, and near death? How does she know she almost died? And then her mother almost died, and her dad died, but everybody died from this bioweapon, according to her. So this is what I get. I know that it was hell, and I almost didn't make it, by the grace of God. That's what she says back. So I say, that's still not proof the 6-foot killer exists. It's still not proof that the 6-foot killer exists. I haven't got anything to help me learn that it exists. I want to know. If the 6-foot killer really exists, I need to know, because I need to know what I have to do to protect my family and me. Isn't that what you do if there's something out there that can hurt you and your family? Don't you try to figure out ways to protect yourself and your family? So wouldn't you want to know if something was out there? Well, I want to know if something's out there. I'm asking her a serious question. How do you know it exists? Can you tell me it really exists? If you can show me that it really exists, I'll believe you. If you can show me proof that it exists, then I'll be like, okay, I better start taking precautions. But I'm not getting that. I wonder why I'm not getting that. So another person jumps in. After I said, that's still not proof the 6-foot killer exists. This other person jumps in and says, it's real. It's a bioweapon for sure. It's real. It's a bioweapon for sure. Okay? And you know that how? Well, let's find out how this person knows. Myself and my family got it. Literally, it's a miracle we all survived. I never got tested, but 4 of my closest family members did. All positive. We all had 6-foot killer pneumonia. So because you got tested, that's your proof that the 6-foot killer exists. And it's also your proof that it's a bioweapon. Okay? We all had 6-foot killer pneumonia. I've had pneumonia. This wasn't it. It's like something out of a horror movie. I'm still not doing well. It's been since mid-October. Goes. I'm not saying. I can't. So the other girl responds, that is what my dad died of last month. My mom almost died around Halloween from the same. I was at home taking care of my dad, who refused to go to the hospital. The day before, I was so dizzy and almost died too. How does she know that? And if she almost died, how did she not die? How do you almost die when you're home? Okay. I was at home taking care of my dad, who refused to go to the hospital. The day before, I was so dizzy and almost died too. So you're at home, and somehow you know you almost died. And you almost died, but somehow you didn't die, and nobody helped you not die. You just stopped not dying. You were just laying there, and I'm almost dead. And then it came back to life? Or just decided, okay, I'm not going to die? How do you know you almost died? I could see if you were walking in front of a car and it almost hit you and woo, almost got killed. Or a bus almost hit you, woo, almost got hit. I would have been dead. Or somebody shoots a gun at you and you, woo, you know, boom, the bullet goes right past, you hear it go past your head, well, almost died. But you get sick and somehow you know you almost died? I mean, maybe somebody told her. I don't know. So the chick goes, I'm so sorry. My oldest son is still on oxygen. It's been over a month. The other girl goes, my mom too. She's healing very slowly. It's still not at the level I want to see it. I would want to see it. She almost died in the hospital. We hadn't been able to talk to her in like 3 or 4 days. A week after my dad passed, she had to be transported in the ambulance because it was so bad. If I drove, it wouldn't have been automatic that she would have been seen, that she would be seen. It's been so hard. My dad didn't have life insurance or money at all. Mom had to quit her job and go on full retirement, and we have no options but to completely depend on God, not like we didn't already. All right, so that was the end of that thread. So let's get back. Not one point did either one of these ladies answer my question. What is the proof that this thing even exists? And my other question would be, prove it's a bioweapon. You can't, don't come to me saying that you had it, or your aunt had it, or so-and-so had it and almost died from it. That's not proof. That's you just telling me that you got sick. And that's you telling me that you got tested and somebody told you got sick. Somebody told you had the 6-foot killer. You took a test and somebody told you had the 6-foot killer. That's not proof that you have the 6-foot killer. That's somebody telling you have the 6-foot killer. That's like me going to a bank and going to the teller and saying to the bank teller, I'd like to withdraw $200. And the bank teller says to me, ooh, Mr. Walden, you have $1 million in your account. Never shows me the $1 million. Never even shows me the screen that says I have $1 million. Just tells me I have $1 million. Am I really going to walk out of that bank thinking that I have $1 million in there? If I try to take out $1 million and it's not in there, he's lying to me, right? It's not true. But let's say I go to the bank and I go to the teller and I take a withdrawal slip and I try to take out $200 and he says, you have $1 million in here. I'm going to walk out of there like, if I'm thinking like they do, I'm just going to try, okay, woohoo. I'll take my $200 and I got $1 million in the bank. You know why I know that? Because the bank teller told me. Did he show you that you had $1 million in there? No. Did you try to take money out of your bank after you got your last $200 out? No. Did he show you on the screen that you had $1 million in there? No. Well, how do you know you had $1 million in the bank? Well, because the bank teller told me. I took a test. It's a shame because even believers in Christ are deceived here. A lot of you believers are deceived. Satan's blinded the whole world, and only a few of us can see. And it's a shame. It really is a shame. A bioweapon. If there was a bioweapon, if it was truly a bioweapon, one thing for sure is I would want to know for sure that it was a bioweapon, number one. Number two, I would take every precaution I could. Now, if they're releasing a bioweapon like these women are saying, if this is a bioweapon like they're saying, then why are they giving you the solution to the bioweapon? Why put out a bioweapon and then say, here's how you fix it? Why would they? Or are you doing what they tell you to do to not get the bioweapon? Because they're telling you to stay 6 feet away from each other. They're telling you to put a mask on. Are you doing that? If you believe that it's real, if you believe that it's a bioweapon, and they're telling you how not to get the bioweapon, then are you doing that too? Are you masking up? Are you wearing gloves everywhere you go and washing every time you step outside and touch a doorknob or a handle on a car? Do you have 2 and 3 masks on when you go outside? Because that's how they tell you. That's how they're telling you you won't get the bioweapon. The 6-foot killer. So you must be following their instructions. If not, then you'll open yourself up to the bioweapon. You're not taking precautions. You're not taking care of your family. Why would they set off a bioweapon that doesn't kill anybody? What's the percentages? Do y'all know? Y'all know. If this is a bioweapon, if the 6-foot killer is a bioweapon, why do they pad the numbers? Why are they getting paid to say that somebody has it? The hospitals. Why are they getting paid extra money for treating people who they say have it? Why are they calling every death a 6-foot killer death? A real bioweapon, would it need that? Would it need the help of lies? Or would it just go around and be a bioweapon and just kill everybody? If they wanted to kill us all, why wouldn't they just kill us all? Why release a bioweapon that don't do nothing? Are you telling me they made a mistake? Maybe they released the wrong bioweapon? Why? A bioweapon? What kind of bioweapon doesn't kill anybody? That kills a minimum amount of people. That has to have its numbers padded to make it look like it's potent. I can't believe what I just went through, what I had to read, and the comments that I got back. I just can't believe it. It's like, these are people that are supposed to be awake. These are people that are supposed to be born again. You got to have some type of discernment. They're telling you on TV and on the news that all these hundreds of thousands of people are dying from the 6-foot killer, and you don't see that. Why did you even go get tested? Because you're telling me that you never got sick like this ever in your life, ever. What happened? What would you say if you could think back 20 years, 10 years, even 5 years from now? Think back 5 years ago. Let's say you thought back 5 years ago and you found out that you got this sick before, or close to being this sick. Was that a bioweapon? Because some of you, so this is what I hear is, I've never been this sick before in my life. That's what everybody says. You guys are saying the same thing that everybody else says. You're running the same game. You're falling for the same narrative. I've never been this sick in my life. Do you really know for sure that you've never been this sick in your life? You can honestly say that you definitely know that you've never been this sick in your life ever? And some of you cats that are saying it are my age. I'm 51 years old. I can't remember how sick I was when I was 15 years old. And let's say you did. Let's say you did get, let's say you could remember. Are you sure that you weren't close to being this sick ever in your life? Maybe you were this close to being this sick before, and now you're just more sick than you were back then. But if you were close to being this sick when you were 15, was that a bioweapon? Oh, it must have been, because you were that sick then. Have you ever said in your life you've never been this sick before? Or is this the first time ever in your entire life that you said, I've never been this sick before? Is this the first time in your entire life that you never felt this bad? Or close to this bad? Is this the first time in your entire life that you say to yourself, man, I'm really sick. This is killing me. This is bad. If you said it before now, was that a bioweapon? Did anybody ever die of a 6-foot killer type thing? Did anybody ever die from pneumonia? Or tuberculosis? Or any other type of 6-foot killer type? Whether it be 18, 17, or 16, and not 19. Did anybody ever die of one of those? Or like a flu? Did anybody ever die from any of these things? Maybe. I'm pretty sure. Especially with other conditions. But let's say it was just a flu. A bad flu. Because flu deaths happen all the time. Look at the flu deaths from last year. And not last year, oh, that's right. The flu was eradicated last year somehow. Look at the flu deaths from 2018 and 2017 and 2016 and 2015 and 2014. People died from the flu. I don't believe it's the flu. I believe people just got sick and died, but people died from that. Was that a bioweapon? When did we start using the word bioweapon? Just now. And why? Why is the word bioweapon here now? Why? Why am I even talking about bioweapon? Well, I'm going to tell you why. Because they want you to think it's real. They don't care if you think it came from a bat. They don't care if you think it came from a lab. They don't care if you think some Chinese government made a bioweapon. They don't care if you think Joe Biden made this bioweapon to kill us all. They don't care. As long as you believe it's real. That's all that matters to them, is that you believe it's real. You go along with the narrative that it's real. Because as long as you're going along with the narrative and believing it's real, they can continue on with their agenda. They can and will continue on with their agenda. Lockdowns, masks, snake bites. If it's a bioweapon and you think it's real, go get the snake bite, because that's the answer for it. You guys that were talking to me on Facebook about this, are you going to get the snake bite next? Why not? Why won't you go get the snake bite? It's real. It's a bioweapon. They have a snake bite for it to stop it. Oh, you're not going to get a snake bite because you'll say they only created the bioweapon, the 6-foot killer, to make you get the snake bite. Is that your reasoning why you won't get the snake bite? Or maybe it just doesn't exist. Why would you create something that you're going to have to make lies for anyway? Why would you create the 6-foot killer that you're going to have to pad the numbers for anyway? Because it's not doing anything. They don't have to create that. That's even a waste. That's wasting money. You think these people want to waste money? And why would they do that when they could just say that something's out there and have the media push that there's a 6-foot killer floating around in the air that only goes 6 feet? This bioweapon only goes 6 feet? Help me out. Somebody help me out. Help me understand. I need to know the truth. You guys that are talking to me on Facebook saying that it's a bioweapon, help me. Show me the truth. Show me the proof. Answer this one question. Or I have a few other ones, but answer this one first. They make bioweapons that only go 6 feet. They make bioweapons that only go 6 feet and then tell you to stay 6 feet away. So you're telling me that they made a bioweapon and then told you how not to get it. That's what you're saying. If you believe that this is a bioweapon, then you're saying that they made it and then told you how not to get it. Told you to put a mask on so you won't get it. Told you to stand 6 feet apart so you won't get it. Put plexiglass all over stores in front of the cashiers so nobody will get it. And then created a snake bite so that you won't get it. They created a bioweapon that they are giving you the solution to. They created a bioweapon that you can stop. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, you got tested. What about the people who had all the same symptoms you had? What about those people that had those same symptoms that were going through it and feeling achy and hurting and all the stuff that you had, got tested and it came up negative? Does that mean that? What does that mean? The bioweapon didn't work on them? What does that mean? What does that mean? They have the same symptoms you had. Got tested. Because don't tell me that hasn't happened. Don't tell me that hasn't happened, because it has happened. Where people have gone into the hospital with 6-foot killer-like symptoms, got tested, and it came back negative. Oh, that wasn't the bioweapon. Oh, okay. That wasn't it. It's only when you get positive for the 6 foot killer. That's the bioweapon. You can have the same symptoms as the 6 foot killer, okay? But that doesn't mean you have the 6 foot killer. That just means you have something else that's not the 6 foot killer. I'm lost. I am completely lost here. Help me figure this out. Help me figure out the bioweapon. Prove to me it's that. You telling me that somebody got tested and went the wrong way. You telling me that somebody got tested. I'm all screwed up now and messed up my camera. You telling me that somebody got tested, and you telling me that, oh, shoot, let me get this right. You telling me that somebody got tested and that it came up positive. It's proof. Or you're telling me that somebody you know got it and died. That's proof that it exists. That's not proof that it exists. That's just somebody telling you that something happened and you believe in it. The same way the bank teller could have told me that I have $1 million in my bank account and I didn't even check. I just agreed with him. Okay. And I walked out. And I'm an instant millionaire when in reality, I'm not. That's just the truth right there. That's just what the truth is. Until I can have proof. And I don't have to prove that it's not real. Because I'm not the one claiming this out there. I'm the one, the burden of proof is on you. You got to prove that I'm wrong. Because you're saying it's out there. I'm just saying, look, bottom line is, I can see with my eyes that it's not real. I can see there is no 6 foot killer. You can see it too. You choose not to see it. You choose to listen to these media folks and the news people and the Faucis and the Bidens and the WHO and the Citizen. You choose to listen to them. You're trusting in them instead of trusting in God, like you said in your post. Because you believe them and you trust them, and the Bible tells us not to do that. Don't trust what man is saying to you. Satan is running this thing right now. He's got the whole world blind. You are blind if you believe that it's a bioweapon. You are blind if you believe it exists at all. Period. Point blank, period. You are blind if you believe it exists at all. I'm Ninja Scroll. You're listening to the I Am Awake show right here on I Am Awake Radio. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Hi, I'm not Scott Bakula. And when I'm online listening to the radio, I listen to I Am Awake Radio. Or maybe I don't. I Am Awake Radio. He's not Scott Bakula. And he doesn't listen to us. But maybe you should. Yeah, boy, yo, what's up? This is Ninja Scroll. And I'm inviting y'all to come check out The I Am Awake Show, every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on I Am Awake Radio. Woo, come check it out, baby. Oh, yo, what's going on, player, man? What's up, man? Remember I seen you like a year or so, man. Remember we was talking on the street over there, man?
Yeah, man. What's going on, player? What's happening, man?
Yeah, I remember that, man. I was telling you all about Destiny Lab and Praying Mantis and Ninja Scroll and all them, right?
Yeah, Ninja Scroll, Destiny Lab.
Check this out, man. I was on YouTube the other day and I seen this girl, yo. She was fly like that. I mean, like.
Oh, she was like an insect. She was so fly, type fly.
She was fly.
Oh, I got you, man.
Nah, for real though, man. I checked out some of her stuff on YouTube, man. The girl name is Erin Moffett, man.
Oh, Erin Moffett.
You gotta check her out.
Okay.
She got some banging documentaries on there.
Oh, documentaries.
She even did some videos for Ninja Scroll and Destiny Lab.
Say what?
Yeah, that's right. I said she did videos for Ninja Scroll and Destiny Lab.
Oh, okay, so she did videos for Ninja Scroll and Destiny
Lab.
Lab.
She real good with hers, man. She did some documentaries on the Black Goo.
Black Goo?
Yeah, man, on the Black Goo.
Oh, for real?
So go check it out. Erin Moffett. Erin L. Moffett.
Okay.
Whatever you want to type in the search engine, you'll see this beautiful girl pop up in the circle.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Yeah, man. Check it out.
All right.
That's Erin Moffett.
Erin Moffett.
ERINMOFFETT.
Okay.
Player, I'm telling you, you got to get with that.
Yo, I'm with you, player.
Woo!
Good evening, everyone. This is the Reverend Bunny Griggs. And I'm coming to you live from the First Episcopal Testimonial Church right here in Western Tennessee. And I just want y'all to know that I don't recommend any of y'all get no snake bites. You don't need no snake bite. You don't need no snake bite. So I recommend, as your reverend, your pastor, do not get the snake bite. You got to listen to me, because the Reverend Bunny Griggs don't get the snake bite. Thank y'all for this time. Paid for by the First Episcopal Testimonial Church in Western Tennessee.
Politician in the alley. I'm the brother when you need a true player to MC. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy. Until the end, get your vaccine. I'm your pusher.
Come on, I got that Moderna. Yeah, I got that Pfizer. Yeah, I got that J&J. Whatever you need for your bioweapon. I got your bioweapon healer. Your bioweapon healer. It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket. Yo. What's up, y'all? It's Ninja Scroll. Right back here on the I'm Awake show on I Am Awake Radio. I'm your pusher. I'm your mother, I'm your daddy, politician in the alley. I'm your brother when you need a true player to MC. You know me, I'm your friend, your main boy. Until the end, get your vaccine. I'm your pusher for your bioweapon. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't be real, man. This ain't real. I think that whole thing was a joke, right? Y'all joking. Y'all kidding with me, right? I'm not talking about the deaths in the family and stuff like that. I just want y'all to open your eyes and see. Come on. That's some crazy stuff. Well, I don't know. What can I say? What else can I say about the whole bioweapon, John? It just doesn't make any sense. A bioweapon, if they wanted us dead, they'd kill us. If they wanted us dead, it would be a real bioweapon. It would be something potent. It would be something. They wouldn't tell us not to do stuff to not get the bioweapon. They wouldn't tell us to do things to stop us from getting the bioweapon. They would want us to get the bioweapon. So they would say, let's say there was a bioweapon out here, and they wanted us to give it to everybody, spew it all around like they're saying it is, and they wouldn't tell us to take precautions not to spread it. Or are the precautions just made up lies? Or if to you two that were saying that it is a bioweapon. I mean, without a doubt, y'all just know. Without a doubt, you just know it is. Somehow, you just know it is. What precautions are you taking right now? Because both of you say you've already had it. Both of you say you're still not feeling well because of it, from it. Can you get it again? And if so, what precautions are you taking so that you don't get the bioweapon again? The 6-foot killer is out there. Y'all had the 6-foot killer, remember? Are you now immune to the 6-foot killer? Or are you taking precautions to not get the 6-foot killer anymore? Are you doing what they say to do? Are you masking up now? Are you going to get your snake bite and your snake bite boosters and snake bite boosters? Because that's the answer. Do you have an answer for this bioweapon? For the 6-foot killer bioweapon? You should, because you definitely know that's what it is. You definitely know that it exists. And you definitely know that it's a bioweapon. Without a question, without a doubt, you know it. Because somebody had it. Somebody told me that they had it. Somebody told me I had it. Somebody told me my uncle died from it. They did, as they told me. They told me my uncle died. I know my uncle didn't die from that. You know how many people that has happened to? There were actual stories out there about this last year where people looked at their family members who died, obituaries, and they said they died from the 6-foot killer. And they would say, no, they didn't. But are these stories put out in the public? Oh, no. Why would they do that? If they did that, then they could prove that the 6-foot killer ain't real. Did that ever happen? Go look for yourself. A bioweapon so potent that they have to pad numbers to make it look like it's potent. A bioweapon that kills so many people that it's very low percentage of people. And the percentage of people that it's supposedly killing aren't even dying from that. They're just labeled that. They're just labeled 6-foot killers. 6-foot killer deaths. 6-foot killer deaths. They're labeled. It's a shame. It really is a shame that the whole world is falling for this, and because of that, the whole world is slaves. The whole world is now slaves. We are now enslaved because of our lack of wisdom, our lack of knowledge, and a lack of discernment and a willingness to follow like sheep. Just follow. Or willingness to just obey. Or willingness to comply. Or willingness to go along with everybody else. And on top of that, our hard-headedness and our pridefulness, because a lot of us are too proud to admit we're wrong. You will fight. You will stick with. You will ignore all reason, and you'll fight to the end, and you'll stick with the lie that has been told to you, just so you won't be found out wrong, just so no one can say you were wrong. That's your pride. Pride goeth before the fall. And a lot of you, 95% of you, I'd say, are too proud to admit that you were wrong. You've been had. You've been hoodwinked. You've been bamboozled. You've been lied to. Too proud to admit those things that you've been. But if you only did and looked around for yourself and stopped listening to others, if you only did that and saw the actual truth, broke away from the left, right, broke away from the only options they give you. You're getting these options from them. The very people that are enslaving you are telling you your options, and you're agreeing with them. The very people that are enslaving you are telling you it's a bioweapon. The very people that are enslaving you are telling you it came from bats. The very people that are enslaving you are telling you it came from a lab. They give you all the options. And then you just pick one. You don't have to look for yourself because they'll tell you. They'll tell you. You don't have to look for yourself. They'll tell you. And you can just listen to us. Just listen to us. We'll tell you what it is. It came from a bat. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It came from a lab in Wuhan. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a bioweapon. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. They don't care if you believe that it's a bioweapon. What are you going to do if it is? What's anybody going to do if it is? They don't care. They'll say all of that. What are you going to do? What can you do if they say that it is? They gave you the options that they wanted to give you. You didn't look for yourself. You're not looking outside your windows. You're not looking in your stores. You're not looking around at people to see if they're actually doing the things they say. You're not looking to see if there's people walking around with tissues up to their nose in the summertime, all summer long, constantly people all around you sneezing, coughing, with any type of symptoms they say the 6 foot killer has. You're not seeing that. But you still choose to take their options that they give you, their choices. You can choose A, B, C, D, whatever amount they want to give you. That's the choices that you take You don't even make your own. You don't find your own choice. You just take what they want, what they give you. These are the ones we give. These are the choices you have. Pick one and believe it. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't go and look for your own choices. We will give them to you. We're the government. We're here to help. We'll give you the choices. Okay? You just pick one of these. You don't have to go look for yourself. We're like Joel Osteen. We'll tell you what the Bible says. Just believe what we say. We'll tell you that the Bible says this, and you can believe me, you can trust me. Just believe what I say. Don't look it up in the Bible. Don't do that. No, you don't have to look. You don't have to look. No. It's too much energy. It's too much page flipping. Why would you want to do that when I could just tell you? I could just give you the options. Why think? Why look up things for yourself? When we can give you the options, we love you. You can trust us. We'll give you the options. Isn't that much better? See how much easier that is? If we just give you the options. Come on. Just pick one of these. Just pick one of these. You don't have to look any further. We're your friends. We love you. And what do y'all do? Sure, it's a bioweapon. Sure, Wuhan. Sure. Bat. Sure, it's real. Well, how do you know it's real? Well, because they told me. And they showed me that it came from here. Or they showed me that it came from there. Or they showed me there's a bioweapon. They showed me all of these things. It has to be one of them. Right? It can't not be real. That's not possible. It has to be real. It has to be either a bioweapon or from a bat or from a lab or from wherever else they want to say, or Dr. Fauci, the NIH, or whatever else they want to say. It got to be from one of them. But it can't not be real. That's not possible. Know why? Because I got sick. And I've never been this sick before ever in my life, ever. I can remember every single time that I got sick. I can remember every single time that I got sick, how sick I was. I never, ever in my life said, I've never been this sick before. I never said that ever. I never, ever in my life felt as sick as I did yesterday. Never. Oh, that's never happened to me. I never felt like that. It's impossible. It can't not be real. It has to be real. Because my cousin had it. They got tested. I got tested. People got tested. It's positive. That means it's real. Come on, y'all. Y'all that was on that Facebook thread of mine, both of y'all smarter than that. You're both smarter than that. I'm going to get up out of here. I'm Ninja Scroll. Thank y'all for watching. I'll check you out next week. We got another show coming up next week. I hope y'all get it right, man. Hope y'all wake up, y'all. I'm going to play My Apocalypse for my fiance, Erin Moffett. I love you, baby. Y'all be safe. God bless y'all. Stay away from the bioweapon, the 6-foot killer. He's coming after you. God bless you. Peace.
wicked.
There's evidence of that.
I got this type wifey with a real tight body. She's the real chicken from my side. The God got me, give me strength when I'm feeling weak. She picked me up, lift my spirits to the highest peak. Sweet buttercup, that's what's up. Always got my back, right by my side. Shotgun passenger when we go for a ride. That's my bride to be, treat her like Christ treat me. I can see easily that she complete me. That's how it be. This girl is like Proverbs 31. Carry your gun, let's go and shoot at targets for fun. God is number one, but I'm number two on the list. Feels like I'm on cloud nine whenever we kiss. I reminisce, I never felt love like this. Try to do it on my own, but I always miss. But this is it, God has sent the one for me. Bless me with a wife and 2 kids, a family.
I know I'm tired of being alone, alone. Being home all on my own, I pray that He will send to me someone that is just like me. I'm glad to meet you, my Apocalypse. You're the heartbeat that's beating fast inside of me. The one I need right by my side to get through prophecy. Ain't no stopping me, you bringing out the best in me. You and I together, it's a real good recipe. And you can see the whole world is changing rapidly. Teach the word of God together, all for His glory. True love story, me and you, we live our lives for Christ. Believe in Him because He was the perfect sacrifice. You don't think twice about it, you always on your grind. You're quick to tell me that you love me and I'm on your mind. And I'm so thankful that the Lord has sent you past my way. I love it when we talk all day and in the end we finally pray. It's on my brain you say without you there is emptiness. The day I met you is the day that I will not forget. We see eye to eye, real love, we keep each other in check. Sharp like ninja swords, Apocalypse of much respect. I know I'm tired of being alone, alone. Being home all on my own, I pray that He will send to me someone that is just like me. I'm glad to meet you, my Apocalypse. Tired of being alone, being home all on my own, I pray that He will send to me someone that is just like me. I'm glad to meet you, my Apocalypse.
You're listening to I Am Awake Radio, home of the awake.